Hello, I am making this video today because a couple times this week I had one of my wraps that I have for a snack, and people ask me about them, and I know that I had filmed them on YouTube before, but I think they're embedded in other videos, and I couldn't just say, oh here, look at this is how I did it. So I'm going to make some more, even though I already have some in my freezer. So after you make these, what you do is fold them in half, stick them in little baggies, and then I keep them in the freezer along with, this is my little basket of all kinds of goodies that I throw in my lunchbox during the week. I've got lunch meat, I've got pizza, I've got 100-calorie cupcakes, and a lot of these different wraps that I make. Half an egg sandwich, granola bars, all kinds of goodies, pumpkin cake. And I know it seems like a lot of work, but you're worth it. Eating well can make you feel better about your body and can also prevent disease and help you to have a healthy, active, older life. So if that means you're going to spend an hour or two on the weekend doing some cooking, that's quite a good investment, and it's not that much time. Also, spending time doing this kind of cooking and being creative can also help you psychologically and help you with your mood. So it's not like you're not getting something out of just the process of cooking. So I strongly support and promote making your own snacks for the week. So like most of this stuff is around 100-calorie snacks. So I'm going to show you quickly how to make some of these wraps. And you can use flat out bread, you can use pita pockets. This time I'm using the flat out, but this is a new type of the flat out. It's called Artisan Folded Flatbread. So it looks like this, and typically people would make some kind of sandwich, fold it in half, and there's your sandwich. And these have 100 calories each. But I cut them in half and make 4 different kinds. And then after I bake them, then I fold them in half, and as you saw, put them in the freezer. So I often use either fat-free shredded cheddar or mozzarella, and I do like to mix them up, but I just had cheddar, and so sometimes you have to cook with just what you have on hand. And what I've never done before is make an apple one, so I thought that would be kind of cool. So I have diced up apple. I have a little bit of butternut squash that I had, baked sometime in the past. I have a little bit of frozen spinach, which is now thawed out, and a little bit of the Boca crumbles. So there's not too much to go inside because these are small. So you dump them on here, you season them up the way you like, put on a little bit of cheese, and bake them. Probably around 350 degrees to 400, and you bake them for 5 to 10 minutes. You got to keep an eye on them so they don't burn. And then because the cheese melts, then when you take them out and press them, they'll stick. They won't stay folded over now, usually. So, a little bit of apple here, and I think I'm debating, do I put cheese on it too? I was never the girl who would have cheese on her apple pie. Ugh, I was all about the ice cream. Anyways, but apparently it's good, so I might try it. Spinach, I think onion powder would be good as long as you have a toothbrush around. So spinach and onion powder. And if I had everything I wanted, I would put a white cheese on top, but I don't. And the butternut squash already has a little bit of cinnamon in it. And I had one of these already recently. This is the second time I've made it with butternut squash, and the cheese made it yummy. And this Boca crumbles, I guess, you know what? I could have used a whole quarter cup of these crumbles. After they thaw out, they seem smaller. Okay, so that'll be better. And then I have just about 1/8 of a cup of the shredded cheese for each one. Look, like a regular chef, I had everything all measured out today. It's a miracle. Oh, I didn't put any spices on my Boca. I also do cumin. Ooh. But I'm going to try this Southwest Mrs. Dash, because I think this with that cheddar cheese will be a neat flavor. This Dash is good. So are the McCormick mixed spices. Alright, so really that's all you do. It did not take me any time at all. Place them on the cookie sheets. And I've got to get my cookies out of the oven. Or you see a fire over here. So I'll just put these in the oven. I'll time it for 5 minutes and check on them, and then I might cook them for another 5 minutes, and then afterwards, like I said, fold them in half, let them cool, stick them in a sandwich baggie, throw them in the freezer, and then throw them in your lunchbox. So there you go. They come in handy for a snack, I tell you.